People Stack family. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about why working with a recruiter can be a terrible career strategy. I want you to pay really close attention to this one because I know a lot of you are working with recruiters right now or thinking about it. So let's get beneath the why here so that you can understand why working with a recruiter could be absolutely destroying your chances of up-leveling in your career and landing your dream job. Stay tuned, folks. Hello everyone from Newport Beach, California. We are doing this recording on Halloween 2021, and I am just so immensely grateful to be able to be on the beach as part of our epic road trip in October. I am New England born and raised, so this is not something that is normal for me, and I'm so grateful that it's becoming normalized. So Rob and I and our son have really been enjoying our time, and Hawaii is next. So get ready for some amazing Hawaiian vistas and amazing Hawaiian beaches and volcanoes and mountains and all of the other stuff that is part of the spirit of aloha. So let's get down to it. Today I'm going to be talking about recruiters and why working with recruiters could be a very, very, very terrible, no good, bad career strategy for you. So I know that a lot of you right now are working with recruiters. Even if you're not on the job market, you may have a go-to recruiter who's just kind of out there like, yeah, I'll let you know if something pops up. Or maybe you are actively on the job market and you're working with a recruiter, or maybe even a bunch of recruiters who may have reached out to you on LinkedIn or wherever you found them to try to find that dream job. And so I want to be really clear here. We're not saying don't use a recruiter. What we're saying is understand the reason why you're using it. And if the reason why you're using a recruiter, and if the reason why you're using a recruiter is because you're basically outsourcing your career strategy to that person, it's a terrible, terrible thing. That's a terrible thing. You do not want to outsource your career upgrading. You do not want to outsource your overall career strategy. You do not want to outsource landing your hell yes job to somebody else. Who is ultimately responsible for your career success? That's right, that's you. Not a recruiter, not your boss, not your wife, not your husband, not your team, not anybody else. You are ultimately responsible for it. So let's talk about what's going on here. So the reason that a lot of people, technical managers and other people in general, look to recruiters is because you're committed. Look, that's why you're listening to this right now. You want to earn a premium salary. You want to earn $200K or more as a technical manager. You want to lead your dream team. You want to go to work every single day feeling recognized and feeling like you're part of a team that has that wonderful synergistic effect where you're leading them and they're following, and pow, look what happens. You want that, and you want to be able to do all of this while working for a company that feels 100% on mission, 100% connected to who you are, to your purpose. And you want to be able to have balance in your life. You don't want to be working 60, 70, 80 hours a week because it's not worth it. I mean, you could be making $1 million a year, and if you have to work that much, is it really worth it? Because ultimately, it's not about the money. It's about the freedom and the feeling and really soaking up the juices of life, the wonderful, joyous, peaceful, serenity-induced juices that are available in life. And you can't do that if you're working your ass off. So I know you want all of this. And so because you're committed to all of this, You're like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? And you're looking around to see what other people are doing. And you're also looking around to what's in front of you, because a lot of recruiters are just reaching out to you. If you've gotten to the place where you are in your career right now, which is in technical management, you have had some success, probably a ton of success. And recruiters notice that. And so they're reaching out to you on LinkedIn, for example, and they're sending you messages. Hey, I have this job. Hey, I have that job. Hey, what kind of job are you looking for? How can I help you? And so you're really just being reactive. You're being reactive in terms of your career strategy. You're doing what everybody else is doing. And you're basically just saying, okay, this is in front of me, so I might as well deal with it. Instead of really thinking through strategically, what's best for me? What do I want in my career? How can I empower myself? How can I develop the skills and the mindset to win and to become the best leader I can possibly be, and to upgrade my career that way, instead of outsourcing it to somebody else? So if you're doing that right now, I want you to stop it. If you're outsourcing your career strategizing to somebody else, I want you to stop it right now, because you are who is ultimately responsible for your success. And if you keep outsourcing your career strategy for somebody else, or to somebody else, or if you don't even strategize for your career at all, we've definitely had one or two even more videos about not even thinking about career strategy. You think about leadership strategy, work strategy all the time, but career strategy? Oh, like, do I have a mission? Do I have a career mission? Do I have an overall strategy and system to upgrade my career? For a lot of you, that's why you're stuck. And so you're like, well, I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna have somebody else do it for me. And if you keep doing that, you're gonna keep struggling. You're gonna keep being under-recognized. You're not going to get the recognition and the rewards that you deserve, because you're not making intentional decisions and taking inspired, intelligent action to move forward and to get higher and to rise higher in your career as a leader. And you're not going to get the rewards, like I said too. You're going to keep just kind of staying where you are. And if you keep staying where you are in life, really, that means you're moving backwards. And you're going to keep being underpaid. If you're underpaid right now, a lot of our clients are underpaid by an order of magnitude. So if you stay stuck, what that means is you're losing money every day, every week, every month, every quarter, every year that goes by. If you stay at the same salary level, or just get 2 to 3 to 5% raises, you're actually moving backwards. Because the value of technical leadership is getting more and more and more and more every year, not to mention the fact that the cost of living is rising higher and higher and higher every year. So if you're getting paid around $150K a year right now as a technical manager, that's where a lot of our clients are, not everyone, but let's just use this as an example. If you keep earning $150K a year as a technical manager, and you're still only earning somewhere around that range, 150, 160, even 170, you're still only earning that 5-10 years from now, or like by the time you retire, you are leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table, because you're going to be so far behind. So that's what's going to happen. And not to mention the blow to your identity as a leader. If you keep outsourcing your career strategy and not having a career strategy at all, then you are not going to feel like you're enough. Like, a lot of you right now are already starting to question, am I enough? Do I have what it takes to get to that next level in technical leadership? Maybe I don't have what it takes. Maybe that's why I haven't been successful. Maybe I shouldn't even bother trying. And for some of you listening to this video, is that like last ditch effort, that last ditch, like, please tell me that there is a way to do this. And what I'm here to tell you, that there is a way, but it's not easy. Nothing in life worth doing is easy. And for a lot of you, you're afraid of that discomfort. You do not want to stretch the boundaries of your comfort zone. You do not want to do it yourself. You don't want to sell yourself. You don't want to find jobs yourself. You don't want to network. You don't want to upgrade your resume. You don't want to talk to your boss because it's uncomfortable. You don't want to suffer. Oh, I don't want to talk to my boss. I'm going to suffer. No, I don't want to upgrade my resume. Talk about suffering there. Like, major way to make people suffer, make them upgrade their resume. No way am I negotiating, asking for more money. That's too much suffering. Not gonna do that. My dear friends, you're already suffering. You're already suffering because you're underpaid, you're underrecognized, and you're overworked. And if you want to get out of that, how about taking some inspired, intelligent, intentional action so that you can get where you want to go in your career? And so here's the thing I want to be really, really clear about, because I know a lot of you are probably thinking this right now. You might be saying, all right, you're telling me don't outsource my career strategy. So why should I work with a coach? I know you're a coach, right? Yes, hi, Jen Bunk, career coach for tech managers. I realized I forgot to introduce myself at the beginning of the video. So we at the People Stack are career coaches for technical managers. So you might be saying, well, how is it you have a job? How is it that you've been able to build this business? Because you're basically telling us don't outsource it, do it yourself. So I want to address that. I want to be really, really clear. I'm not saying do it 100% on your own. I'm saying don't rely on somebody else to upgrade your career for you. I'm going to say that once again, and I want you to write this down because this is so, so important. Do not rely on somebody else to upgrade your career for you. Do not rely on somebody else to get that raise, to get that promotion, to land that new job, including a recruiter, including your boss. If you're on the job market, yes, recruiters may be a main advocate. If you're looking for an internal promotion, yes, your boss is going to be a main advocate, but do not rely on them to make it happen. It's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you. And so what we're here to do is help our clients, to empower our clients to do that, even though it's uncomfortable. Because it is. Because it is for a lot of you. For a lot of you, every single step in the process is going to be uncomfortable. Getting the clarity, moving the conversations forward, building even more of a network, writing your resume, making sure your LinkedIn profile is upgraded, negotiating, pick any of those things. And a lot of you are like, no way, bye. But that's what's required. That's what's required. That's the action that's required. And so it's like, do I want to do that on my own and suffer? Or do I want to have experts to guide me so that they can let me know how to dial in my skills, my behavioral profile, my wants, my desires, and to kill it, and to win, and to land that job, to land that promotion, to land that raise. And so that's what we're here to do. So here's an example I'm going to give that I believe is going to hit the nail right on the head here. So we get a lot of potential clients who talk with us, and they would absolutely be a fit to work with us. And then they basically say, and we're 100% confident that we can help them. And then they basically say, all right, this sounds wonderful. I do actually want your help, so let's do this. Let's say somebody's on the job market. They say, let's do this. When I get the job, actually, usually the way that they phrase it is, when you get me the job, then I'll give you a cut of the signing bonus. How about we do that? And our answer is respectfully, I get it. I understand where you're coming from. And no, that is not how we work. Number one, we're not recruiters. Just want to make that 100% clear, because sometimes people ask about that. We do not have a database of jobs available. What we do is we empower you, we empower our clients to connect with the people who you already know and the people that they know so that you find that job. And some of those people may be recruiters, by the way. So there's clients listening right now and being like, oh, does that mean I shouldn't be working with a recruiter? If you're a client of ours, just ask us. Most likely we're going to say yes, work with a recruiter, but do not lean on them, do not rely on them to get the job for you. So if a prospective client is like, yeah, when you get the job for me, cool, I'll give you 10% of my signing bonus. How does that sound? Or 20% or whatever. Respectfully, no. We don't get the job for you. We don't get the promotion, the raise for you. We don't get the work-life balance for you. We don't give it to you on a silver platter. You create it yourself. We're here to guide you, to empower you, to coach you the same way that you lead your teams, or at least that you should be. You're not doing the work for them. If you are, by the way, you're overworked. Talk to us, because that's not how you lead. You empower them. You give them an outcome. You give them guidance. You give them context. You give them recommendations, and then you say, go for it. And the way that you learn is by doing. And the way that you're going to learn, the way that you're actually going to upgrade your career is by doing the work. We're here to recommend the steps, to give you the systems and the strategies and the structure in order to do that. It's a proven system. Our systems work when you work it. That's why our clients invest to work with us. There has to be that skin in the game. It can't be, all right, just kind of do it for me. And then it's like, okay, where's my job? It doesn't work that way. You make an investment in yourself. You have that skin in the game as a marker, as a symbol of your commitment to make this work. And knowing that you're working with expert, world-class career coaches for technical managers, that's us. You know that the only way to lose is to quit. That's why you invest in yourself, and that's why you work with mentors. That's why you work with coaches like us. Because you're constantly up-leveling your value. You get paid for your value. So up-level your value. Up-level the value that you have in yourself, and you're going to get paid more, as long as you follow our systems and structures, which we've talked about all the time, which include things like building your network, evangelizing your excellence, and a lot of other custom tailored things that some of you are doing and shouldn't be, and that some of you aren't doing and should be. That's the custom tailored piece of it. So at the end of the day, don't rely on anyone else, including recruiters, including your boss, to upgrade your career for you. If you're doing that right now, that's why you're stuck. Because you're waiting for that raise. You're waiting for that promotion. You're waiting for that job, that hell yes job. And that's not how it works. You gotta get out there, you gotta take action, and then that's how people respond, and that's how we get results in your career, anything in life. It's like if you wanted to lose weight, all right, how about I just sit on the couch and wait for the pounds to fall off? Doesn't work. That's the equivalent of sitting on the couch, sitting back and waiting to get a raise. Doesn't work. So it's time for you to take inspired, intelligent action. And if that's what you want to do, you don't want to rely on anybody else but you, and you want expert guidance, expert systems, proven systems that work when you work them, I want you to book a call with my team right now. thepeoplestack.com/book. It's going to be a powerful conversation as long as you show up coachable, ready and willing to get to the truth about what's not working in your career right now and where you want to go. As long as you show up that way, it is going to be the most clarifying career conversation that you have ever had. And if we're 100% confident that we can help you, if we're 100% confident that if you work our systems and strategies, that it's going to work for you, if we're 100% confident that if you work with us, the only way for you to lose is to quit, and we know you're not a quitter, so there's no way for you to lose, then we're going to talk about what it would look to work together, and we'll put together a custom tailored strategy. So book that call today, thepeoplestack.com/book. You're going to go to that page, pick your time zone, and then enter your name, your email, your phone number, click go, or whatever the button says, click schedule, and then it's going to end up on your calendar and my team's calendar. You'll get the reminders, you'll get email reminders, you can sign up for text reminders as well, and show up at that time to be ready to have an amazing audio-only Zoom conversation. It's going to blow your mind as long as you're willing to let it. That's your part. We're experts at asking you the questions that we need to ask you, that you need to ask yourself to break through and get to the next level in your career, but you have to show up willing to have that conversation and get to the truth. thepeoplestack.com/book. I'm really excited for you because I know that you're listening to this, not just because you want more information. Enough with the information already. Enough with the, oh, that was a cool video, and then just sort of back to life, and you don't do anything about it. We've all done it, right? You read a book, oh, that was a great book. and then you don't take any action on it, and it goes away. I know that that's not what you want. You need to take action immediately in order to anchor this in, and in order to stop struggling in your career, because we don't want that for you anymore. So I want you to take action. thepeoplestack.com/book. I'm so excited for you because you're on the precipice of your dream career. And that's what we do. We're a stand for tech managers like you who want to build your dream careers. Ridiculous, unreasonable, illogical dreams. That's what we're here to do, is to help you go and build that. Get started today. thepeoplestack.com/book. Talk to you soon.